Hello SSC 200 students. What I'm trying to do now is make a video that will hopefully help you with your assignment to find articles using databases. So before watching this video, I hope that you looked at the lecture for how to read and find articles, and a lot of this will be basically a summary of that. I also hope that you watched the video on what is peer-reviewed research. So hopefully you have an idea of what it is that we're talking about when we talk about looking up primary source materials. You'll probably notice from time to time a cough, and that cough is my son. He's 5. He's here at work with me today, and he's under the desk watching Netflix or something. So um, I apologize for that. So what we're going to do is your 3 articles assignment has 3 specific questions, and what I have done is I've created some example questions, and I'm just going to go through the assignment as though I were you and how you would go about doing it for the actual questions. You okay, buddy? He's not listening. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go to Google. On your on the lecture that I gave you, the PowerPoint, it actually has a link to where I'm going to head, but if you don't have that, you can just go to Google, and what I'm going to type in is University of Dayton and then Library Guide SSC 200, and that should, there it is, SSC 200 Research Guides, University of Dayton, top hit. So I'm going to go to that. This is that page that you probably have hopefully already seen. If not, you want to check it out. So here's my example 3 articles assignment. Again, these questions are not the questions that are on your assignment. These are other example questions. So we're going to start with find an article that answers, I'm reading right here, find an article that answers each question listed below. I promise there is at least one article that answers the question perfectly. Make sure each article fully meets all aspects of the question. For example, for the first question, the research must be longitudinal. Below each question, provide the APA citation for the article, which includes the author, year of publication, title, journal, etc. There's an example citation. And then this next sentence is really important. Also, cut and paste the first and last paragraph of the article. This is so I can see that you actually found the full text of the article. And last but not least, do not work with a friend. That's what we call cheating. Okay? So our questions are here. First one, how do expectations influence the marriage of those who attend a marital enrichment seminar? First thing I have to pick is like what discipline, what social science discipline do I think that might be coming from? I'm not sure, but marital enrichment seminars, this just tends to be kind of like a therapy type thing. So I'm guessing psychology. And so what I'm going to do is go to my social sciences course, this research guide that we've got opened up. I'm going to click on psychology, and then I'm going to click on PsycInfo. That's the database I'm going to go to. When this opens up, just like I had put in your PowerPoint lecture, I'm going to click on linked full text right here, and then I am going to, and the reason I did that is it's just going to give me results that it knows have a full text. Then I'm going to click on peer reviewed right here. Okay? Then, so my question again, let me get to the question again. My question is, how do expectations influence the marriage of those who attend a marital enrichment seminar? I think that I know what I'm going to put here, I think, is expectations. And then in this next field, I'm going to put marital enrichment. Now, I'm not going to put all of these words on one line because basically the way I'm doing this is this is like kind of like a subject and this is like a subject. So after I've put those 2 things in, I'm going to hit search and see what we come up with. We have Only 2 results. Hopefully one of these is going to work. So let's look at this first one. A study of expectations and the marital quality of participants of a marital enrichment seminar. Okay, let's look at our question again. How do expectations influence the marriage of those who attend a marital enrichment seminar? Influence the marriage, marital quality. I think this might be a good match. So let me click on this. I'm going to read the abstract here. This longitudinal study investigated the effects of expectations of effort and self, marital quality, marital enrichment seminar participants. If you read all of this, what you will see is it does answer the question. So now I know I found the right thing. Now I just have to do a couple things. First thing I have to do is get that citation to paste in under the question. So I'm going to go to the right here, and you'll see where it says cite. I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to APA. There's a list here, and there's my APA reference. I am just going to highlight and copy that. Go back to my assignment. Right underneath here, I'm going to cut and paste. I don't want it to merge. It's okay that it's green. I'd rather it not be, but it'll work. Then the next thing I have to do, if you'll recall, is it says cut and paste the first and last paragraph of the article. So now I need the full article. Well, usually it's going to be right over here where it's going to say PDF full text. I click on that, and then I'm going to go to the first paragraph, and it's going to be the first paragraph after the abstract. This first part that's in italics is the abstract. This next is the first paragraph. I'm going to highlight. There we go. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back to my assignment. I'm going to paste. There's my first paragraph. And now I'm going to go back. Go to my last paragraph. Right here, this conclusion, there's my last paragraph. Come on. There we go. Going to highlight, copy, and then paste. Okay. So there's the first one. Second question. What longitudinal research has author Frank Fincham conducted about the association between commitment and forgiveness? I'm going to stay with psychology. So there's some pieces of information here that are really important. Fincham, that's quick and easy. I know it's going to be written by this guy, so I can look up the author. Longitudinal, that's probably important. And then commitment and forgiveness. So I think what I'm going to go with is Fincham, commitment, and forgiveness, and then I'm just going to make sure that it's longitudinal, okay? Because those 3 terms are probably my most important ones. So I'm going to go back here. Go back to my search. I'm going to clear that. And I'm going to put Fincham in, and then I'm going to go where it says select a field. This time I'm going to do author. And then here I'm going to put commitment. And then in my next one I'm going to put forgiveness. And I'm going to search. And I only got 1. Makes it pretty easy. I'm guessing this is right. Let's make sure it answers the question. The longitudinal association between forgiveness and relationship closeness and commitment. I mean, even just looking at that, I can tell that's going to answer my question. So I click on that. Again, I'll go over to the Cite button. I go to APA. I'm going to copy that. I go back to my assignment. And this time I'm going to do a special paste, edit, paste special, because I don't want that green in there. And I'm going to hit paste unformatted text. Okay, aha, saved it just like what I had before. I'm going to unbolden that. And then now I have to copy and paste the first and last paragraph. So again, I'm going back to PDF full text. There it is. This is the abstract. This is going to be my first paragraph here. Look, because the first paragraph ends before it gets to the end of it ends, and then I would have to copy and paste that. I am okay with just that part of that paragraph. I'm going to go back to my Word document, paste. Now I need the last paragraph. Okay, we're getting close. Right here, my last paragraph before the references. This is harder than you think. Uh-oh, what do I do with my... There it is. Copy and paste that paragraph. Then I would be on to my next question. This next one, how do educational resources influence the risk for divorce in Belgium? I'm pretty sure this one is in sociology. And I know for sure this one down here, the tightwad spouse make decisions regarding personal finances. So in those cases, like if I know that I'm guessing it's going to be sociology, so this one I'm guessing, you could try in the psychology one, the psychology database. But just to give you an example, I'm going to, okay, so go back here and click on sociology. Remember, this is our research guide page that we opened up. Going to go to SocIndex. And then like I showed you before, I'm going to go to advanced search here, and it's going to make it look like where we just were for psychology. Aha, see there are 3 boxes. Again, I'm going to click here. It's scholarly peer-reviewed journals. And then I want it to be PDF full text right down here. Once I've done that, now I got to go back to my question. What was my question again? And I lost it again. Here we go. How do educational resources influence the risk for divorce in Belgium? Okay, this is very specific. So I think up here I'm going to put educational resources. And here I'm going to put divorce. And then here I'm going to put Belgium. And see what we get. Aha! Marriage and divorce in Belgium, the influence of professional, financial, and educational resources on the risk for marriage dissolution. If I look at this abstract, I'm pretty sure this is going to answer the question. I mean, the title alone tells me. So, again, what I would do is I would go and I would cite. I would get the APA citation. I would cut and paste. I would open my PDF full text. And I would copy and paste the first and last paragraph and put it in my assignment. I think this is enough for you to basically see how it is that we would do this. Now, if I'm looking at the rest of these questions, Burwell, what research has Burwell conducted on therapy's influence on attachment behaviors in couples with a cancer patient? Burwell's my author, so I would use that. And then I would look at probably therapy. Wait. I think I would do attachment. So I would do Burwell, attachment, and cancer. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to try something else. And then this last one, how do married couples with a tightwad spouse make decisions regarding personal finances? I'm going to probably do married. I'm going to try tightwad. I don't know if that's going to come up with something, so I might have to put finances or something else. And decisions, I think that's going to be important because it's how they're going to make decisions. But I think you get the point with where I'm going with this. So here's the thing. If I were in your shoes, I would start working on this assignment soon. Because if you start working on it sooner rather than later, it gives you time to email me with questions that you might have, okay? And the way this assignment works, and I'm going to put it on the assignment, is that you can get up to 25 points. And the thing is for you to get out of this class without an F, I do need you to be able to find these 3 articles. So if you didn't find them for Monday, that's okay. You'll just take a ding on your grade. It's no big deal, but we're going to keep working together until you found all 3. Okay? So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll help as best I can. Thanks so much.